Wait, are we live now?
Now you are.
Fuck you, Verizon. No.
$70 case.
Yeah, it's like they want to sell me a $70 case.
No thanks.
That's like a whatever fraction of the phone cost is.
There you go. Let it out.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome to my house. Yes.
Welcome to the studio. Definitely not a house.
No.
We are here with another episode of
You said I didn't say
that. No one knows.
Scratch that.
scratch that. We'll edit it in post. No, we're not. We are back with another episode at the lovely studio, Legal Alien Studio. How we doing?
Swimmingly. A lot better.
Swimmingly, bro. I've never heard anybody say swimmingly. What the fuck does that mean?
You're talking to somebody who's been around, who used like
wavy.
Wavy.
See, that's a good
I've
one.
heard wavy.
That's a good one.
Not swimmingly though.
That's too old school for you.
Yeah, no,
I'm
dude.
sorry. I don't know.
You're not even old.
Yeah. I'm from another, yeah. No, I'm 29. You're 29.
Yeah.
All right. We're not gonna talk about our age.
Please.
It's disrespectful.
Please. I know this time around, like, no. Guess. Just guess.
She is a guess.
People can guess whoever watches or or listens.
Yeah,
You can do
yes. She is
Yeah.
young.
that.
That's all we're gonna say. Anyways, Big Steph.
Thank you.
You want to
drop a sound effect, bro?
You wanted
God
that?
damn.
Yeah, Brady.
That's a little too much.
You asked for one. I just put
I
one.
was looking more like a Taco Bell. Like
You wanted that?
yeah, that one.
That's too short.
Yeah. See,
Dude, we need to have air horns. How
You
do
got
we
the
not
easy
have?
button?
Yeah.
That's what's easy.
Oh my god! Wow, how have I not had that? Oh my
Exactly.
god!
All these sound
Damn.
effects we have, and we have none of them.
That's yeah. See that I've never considered. Oh my god,
Hey,
that's crazy. I gotta write it down. I gotta
write it down.
I'm gonna mentally just keep that in my mind. Like I gotta get
You
this.
can get that from like Office Max, Home. What's the other one? Staples, I think.
I want to have like I want to get a physical one, not just have it on this thing.
Oh,
I want to get
really?
like the physical.
Yep.
Like just hit that button.
Office Max.
Just the big ass.
Didn't they? Correct me if I'm wrong. Did they used to sell like a giant one, or am I?
Yeah, from like Staples though.
They did. Okay. No, we need to be outrageous, Brian. We don't need the regular just like handheld one. We need the actual like gigantic. You can just do this.
Boom.
Go nuts with it.
Damn.
Or you could try Amazon. You know they sell dinner and everything.
Shit, Amazon. Dude. Well, speaking of Amazon, let's translate a little bit to Temu. Have you guys got anything on Temu?
No.
No.
Too many bad
No,
reviews.
no.
Hell no, bro. Don't do it. Now they're selling houses. You know?
On Temu?
Yeah.
How can they
Pull
sell
it
a
up.
house?
Pull it up.
You want me
Swear
to?
to God.
You want me to find that on TV?
We don't have
Really?
a TV yet, but we'll soon.
We're working on
Right.
that. Yeah.
Temu selling houses
Yep.
like a shed.
Selling houses. Wait. Yeah. What is this? Slide to complete puzzle. I know we do. Oh yeah, we do. I love that. Okay, but back to Temu. I did find it. Look at that. Like that's nuts. What? You have a garden, office, pod, tiny home for like $9,000. Then you got like actual portable home for $15,000.
And you will literally buy that from Temu.
Yeah, apparently in Temu you can do that.
That's absolutely fucking insane.
I don't want no house that's being brought to me.
Not even like a tiny garden
Soon as
dome
it
thing.
rain, I can see some stuff happening.
Does that come in
That's-
a box? Do you have to put it together?
You know what? That's a good question. I'm gonna actually click the link. I know.
Hey, as soon as you click the link, your shit gets stolen. Whole identity
Imagine.
is taken, bro.
I
Apparently,
would use that for
What?
somebody who's like trying to do like a salon or something similar.
Right.
But
Like
it could still fit in your backyard, but that's not going to be the actual house. Like,
No.
that's crazy.
yeah, this is like
and that is expensive too.
after a 20 by 15 tiny home. Yeah, it's foldable. Yeah,
Portable.
that's
Portable is crazy, bro.
there's an applicable age group for people who can build it. It's 14 and up. What is this, like building a Lego? What do you mean?
Like a Lego set, dude.
As soon as it start winding, it's gonna wind.
Oh man, that shit about to be on the ground.
You need
Yes.
to. I swear, you need to build like a foundation and then just like clamp it down, or just like you have to put something down. Just hold it.
I would
That's a
still
ti-
be scared.
God.
like-
Fucking dog houses. That's what they are.
That's a tiny bathroom.
This is the bathroom?
That's the bathroom.
Oh my god.
Bro,
With the front door entrance.
All right. Hey, that's for a living like that. Why not? That's something. Oh my god.
I wouldn't recommend.
Nah, I wouldn't either.
Get something more stable.
There's only a couple things I've ever bought on Temu and kind of regret it. They're pretty bad.
What you buy?
I bought a universal charger for like where you set your phone, your watch, and your AirPods.
Mm-hmm.
It was $9. It gets really hot when I use it.
I bought the blow.
I was like, this shit's gonna burn my apartment down, bro. Oh my God damn.
Phone started giving you instructions. Give me a second to cool down.
Yeah. When you get that
Unplug
sign,
me.
hey, we gonna start charging this bitch when we cool down a little bit, bro. I was like,
just a
man,
bit.
I know. It's like, why are you telling me what to do, bro? Take the charge. Shit's about to die.
No, seriously.
Now that
like,
we,
unplug it.
Oh no.
I don't even know how
Charger or no phone? Which one?
Right. Oh man, I don't know if you remember this. Back in the day, it was like a thing of like people would tell you don't use your phone while charging because it's gonna blow up, and like people at least they would, they would jokingly say that. And then the Samsung phone started blowing up. Remember that shit?
The Samsung phone?
Yeah, you ever heard? You remember that or no?
No.
So like back in 2014-ish, Samsung released a Galaxy Note 7, I think it was, and them bitches started catching fire. To the point to where they weren't allowed on planes, and Samsung recalled every single one of them.
I would too. That's a big lawsuit.
And yeah, because there was like they were literally just fucking spontaneously catching fire. Shit. Imagine you're just like asleep and your phone just burned your fucking house down. That's crazy, bro.
Switch over to iPhones.
I think
But
that's
iPhones
they
is
got
a
it.
miss too.
Hey,
They tell everything. Like, I swear to you, like one day I was driving and it just told me which way I was supposed to take home. I never put that in the phone. I just put the address. How you know this is my home though? Like, I don't know. It's just a bit too much.
They like estimate like, well, she does this 5 times a week. That she got to live there.
But who told them to do that?
Right.
Like, it's just.
Oh, shit's only gonna get crazier with artificial intelligence. For example, coming to the studio, I don't even put directions. But like when I get in my car and it's like a day of shoot, my phone will automatically, when I go to Google Maps, puts this place at the top of the list. And I'm like, how the fuck do you know I'm going there, man? Come on, like be a little more discreet, Google, or when or when you're talking and shit, and you get the ad like 5 minutes after you talk about some shit. You're
oh
like,
yeah,
you're like, I was just talking about.
I hate
and you
that.
you don't even look it up. Like, what the?
Why do you know this? Or like, even if you're watching something, it catches on like what you watched. Cause like if I go on Facebook, I go to videos and I watch like certain stuff for free.
Right.
So it'd be like the stuff that I'm talking about, and it'd be like, damn, how they know? You know, because like you said, you don't put it in your own phone. It's something that you just talk about or they hear. Why are you listening to anything that's not phone call wise?
Right.
Like,
and even phone call wise, why are you listening to that?
yeah,
like, what the fuck?
like you're not looking for me. So
literally, like there's times that I have conversations at work, and like be either the next day or later that day, and it'd be something that the other person was interested on. But, I didn't even bother or ever looked up in my life. And now I'm getting ads for it. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, especially on Facebook.
There'll be some bullshit there.
Especially on Facebook. They got their fair share for sure.
They try to throw a marketplace on you. Like, do you want this car for $5,000? Like,
no, dude. Like,
I didn't ask
are
for
you
this.
trying to say my car is a piece of shit? And it's going to break down soon?
I swear.
That's one of my biggest fears.
They just want to offer everything. Like,
when I get medical ads, I'm like, am I about to have a heart attack? Like how the fuck do you know? Like what kind of algorithm?
Or the pregnancies, like, don't scare me.
Oh my god, I've gotten diaper ads before, and I'm like, hey, babe,
what you doing that you're not telling me?
Yeah, what you doing here? You need a test? Like, what are we doing here? Anyways, so that's a nice deviation from.
Do you want kids?
Eventually, when I can afford them.
I think we're in the same boat.
They're very expensive.
How many?
I think 2 is the magic number.
Okay, what about you?
Probably 1 or 2. Yeah,
I say 3.
3.
All right.
Yeah.
You got 2 more to go or 1 more to go?
2 more. Yeah.
Now, would you rather have them like pretty soon or like?
Yeah, I want to start at least like next year. You know,
hear that, fellas?
Fellas, strap up.
Yeah, strap up. Get ready. Get your best candidates out.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm nothing to fuck with. We got a long time to go.
You got a year.
A whole year
DMs.
plus more. You sure you want to fuck with me?
That's the name of the game show.
Oh my God. I was talking to my coworker today about like when he was dating back in the 80s and 90s, it was different. You know, if you have a coworker or something, that's usually who you ended up, you know, kind of getting together with. But now it's like, because of the internet, you can just put in any city you're in or whatever, or download Tinder and shit like that. And it's like, now you got choices. Like,
all the shit.
And I told him, like, I think that's a double-edged sword, because now it feels like you got too many choices.
Yeah, but you know, some of that stuff probably is scammers on there, or people who not just people on there just bored.
Right.
Ain't no telling, you know.
It is a hit or miss, because there's a handful of
you down there gotta tell people to FaceTime you or call you through the social media. Let me see, is this really you?
Right.
Yeah.
Send me a picture holding 3 fingers up.
You got one error. You got one time to have an error with me, and that's it.
As soon as I feel like a little red flag, it's over.
Yeah, but I swear, like, anytime somebody follow me, before I even follow back, like, I gotta see your mutual friends.
Like who's following you?
Yeah, because it's like, you know, these people is nuts.
But we appreciate you for following us.
Yeah. I was like, oh, hey, podcast.
You're like, hell yeah. Speaking of podcasts, little birdie told us we have one coming up soon.
Yeah, One Truth, Two Stories will be launching out August 23rd. So be on the lookout for that.
What platform is it going to be on?
It's going to be on everything. So YouTube, Spotify. I'm not going to speak that, so we're going to hold off on that. But other than that, I'm trying to hit up Twitch because I heard it. Yes, I love Twitch.
Twitch is shit.
I watch all like YouTube streamers and stuff like that because my little brother. So I be knowing and seeing that they be on Twitch a lot too, and it be like a whole bunch of viewers.
All right.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, so like right now we're streaming on Twitch. So unless you're paying $5 a month, you get ads every 20 minutes.
So like, what do y'all got? Y'all got the ads?
Yeah, look
at you! You like, I gotta be honest here.
Yeah.
No, I mean for like our own stream. So like if let's say you start streaming on Twitch and we follow you on there, after you hit a certain follower amount, we have to pay you so we don't get ads on your live feed.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
And that's kind of dope.
Yeah. But you still should do the $5.
Yeah. So every now and then,
unless it's more so like, if it's like a branded deal, like you know, you're doing it for so you get paid for the commercials.
Right. Yeah. No, I mean we get a cut of the ads.
Yeah, because I know for YouTube they do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's very similar, but it's a lot more interactive when
I feel like Twitch is too.
Yeah. Which is nice, But again, it's a double-edged sword because if we get some like really weird people in the chat, like we had a female guest on probably a year or two ago. They were like asking for weird fucking pictures during the show, and and one of our old cast members tried to pimp her out. I'm like, dude, what are we doing here? Like, what the fuck? Like, and the guy was talking about like, I'll send $1,000 right now. And she takes her fucking glasses off. I'm like, what?
I want the feet pics and the no glasses on. It's like, we're like,
hang on now. Send a deposit.
Head it over.
Yeah, it didn't happen.
We'll be the middleman.
Next time I know, I'll wear some glasses. You paid $1,000 for some glasses? Okay.
No, it's crazy. I mean, but you run into people like that everywhere. No.
Yeah, seriously. Especially you who got a feet fetish.
Yeah, I think that was multiple occasions it happened, to be honest.
Even dudes like asking for other dude feet. So I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh, other dudes' feet?
Yeah. I'm like, what? This chat's getting a little weird.
I'm sorry, guys' feet are ugly to me.
I mean, I don't like my own feet. You know what I mean? Like
it's just like, it's boy feet. But like, if I love you and I'm like so in tune to you, I will rub your feet if you ask me to.
Okay, that's nice.
But I ain't just gonna be like, hey, babe, let me rub your feet.
Right. You're like,
something got to be going on.
Like the step of their relationship has to be pretty high.
Yeah.
It can't be like, that's not second date, fellas. Don't get excited.
No.
Definitely not second date.
Second date more like maybe 2 years, but
I gotta adore you. We're just gonna say I gotta get to adoring you. Right. That's my man.
So big step. Where did you grow up? Tell us something about your upbringing a little bit.
So my upbringing is west side of Detroit. I grew up Joy Road area, but I am a west side girl because a lot of people be like, west side where? I'm going to just say that already, Joy Road.
Joy Road.
But
I've heard of Joy Road. You know, we're not from there, but
I've driven on that road before.
Yeah, we've
I think
heard
so.
it's up.
You said I driven on that road.
Yeah, I think I have.
Did you stop?
Hell no.
No, I don't think. Maybe not.
You know, I happen to live right.
You said hell no.
I live about 5 miles. I mean, I live in Melvindale, but I'm right next to Southfield. So 4 exits down is where you got the Joy Road gas station with the fucking McDonald's. Let's just say I've always wanted to stop there.
No, I didn't stop.
I ain't stopping that motherfucker.
Just go in the daytime. Go in the daytime. No worries. No worries.
Sometimes, shit, if something pops off, I don't think it
I will
matters.
honestly say, don't even use the driveway. Just, going on in.
No, I'm not trying to do that. Now, I don't know if you
You
heard.
said I don't-
No, think about this. Well, think about McDonald's now. I'm like, I don't know if you guys saw the other day. I saw like some guy in Detroit got his car stolen because he was trying to do DoorDash for
Oh,
McDonald's.
yeah, he was doing a
What?
DoorDash delivery in Detroit. I think it was the West Side, too.
Yeah, I think it might have
And
been.
he literally got out of the car to deliver, took the picture, and like somebody hopped in his car and took the shit.
That was dumb, though.
I'm like, that's
It was
Yeah.
great. That dude looked like he was just walking down the sidewalk on the other side, and he just kind of like peeked and like, all right,
Oh.
I'm just gonna
Fuck.
casually go and take the
Fuck.
car.
But that's crazy because a lot of people have been doing that, especially like at gas stations and stuff.
Mhm.
I got a bad habit of doing that too, but I have a push to start, so I just
Right.
take my keys with me, you
Yeah.
know, and you can still
Yeah.
lock the car, but I
Right.
don't really turn off the car,
Oh,
honestly speaking.
I mean, but at least most manufacturers, to my knowledge, when you put it in park and you take the key out of the car,
Yeah, it's
you
gonna
can't
be.
you can't get
Yeah.
off a park either.
But some
like,
cars, it will
some
still
do.
allow you to drive.
Right.
It just you can't turn it off.
Right.
yeah,
So
pretty much. Unless you crash it.
yeah, so it depends. But if your keys out the car, I mean your keys out the car. But
Yeah.
I do get that bad. I gotta stop that.
Just for the record, if anybody sees her out on the road, she does not do that.
Yeah,
Right? Please
Just-
don't fuck with me, okay?
Yeah. She'll pull out a strap.
Do not fuck with me, all right?
I do know. We do know where her car is because it is outside, but we're not saying. We'll
Yeah.
keep it that way.
It's a
We'll keep it
vehicle with full wheels on it.
I
Yeah.
will get out there so fast before you can even make it up the street.
Hell no.
Save yourself.
So, one of the things about podcasting or anything in general that you do online, what are some of the challenges of because we know we are men.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, right?
What?
Spoiler alert.
Huh?
What's one of the challenges you face as a woman online from either people in your comment section or DMs? What's the biggest challenge that you wish you could change?
Mixing business.
Mixing business.
Mixing business. I'll do something for somebody. It don't matter if it's content related, if it's modeling, if it's podcasting. It's like next thing you know, they have some interest in me, and it just be like, damn,
Like, bro, I was just trying to get the
I'm
laugh,
just
man.
networking. I'm just working. Like let me be. I don't want nothing other than what we're doing here.
Right.
But that's the only challenges I face. It's just like, but you can also like tell them like I'm not interested, or they'll know because
Right.
I got a bad habit of ignoring people.
Well, I mean, it
I
could be a
ignore
good
you.
habit for the wrong people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, who are you? Red. Leave that shit in red. Leave
They
it as
just
an
ignore
invite.
them like, okay, they'll be like, all right, she ain't fucking with it.
No.
Yeah, I'm not.
They'd be like, I'll follow.
I don't unfollow you. I just if you don't get the hint,
Right.
I will unfollow you. But that's something I deal with all the
Right,
time.
right.
Like I have people that's in my DM that literally talks to themselves. Like,
Oh, like
all
there's
you
like multiple
see-
threads?
Yeah.
Yes, and I randomly like click on that shit, and I'll be like, "Damn, you been writing me since last year. Like, you're not done. You don't give
Yeah.
up. Like, just start writing me. Yeah, just start writing me. Or every little thing I post, they have like a reaction to. So it's like a hit or miss because I do appreciate it, but then again, it's like start writing me.
What's the reason they're doing it too, right? Like,
Yeah,
'cause,
or
like,
just
are you
start
showing me
writing
love because you want something else, or are you doing it because you're just genuine?
Yeah, like guys, this is what I hate too. Guys, please stop doing that. When you write a girl, the first thing you say do not have to involve eating ass or eating her, period. Stick with taking her on a date, you know?
I just imagine the DM. Hey, pretty thing.
Yes.
I like to eat your ass. Like off
I
the
want to
rip.
eat it.
I want
That's
to
what
eat it.
I want to eat it. Like,
And then like eat emoji with like water emoji. Like, what are we doing?
yes, it's just be like, you don't know what I have. You don't know my real name. You don't know me from a canopy. Why would you want to eat something
Like, you don't know what I'm doing right now, bro.
that
I'm,
I used to shit out of?
bro, like, I'm on the toilet right now, bro. I just had time.
Why? Just why?
There's your talk about. Literally.
Next time I'll be like, you sure? I had White Castles before. I had White Castles earlier. You sure you want to eat?
You sure?
Is this what you want?
About to turn to the human centipede real quick.
Yes. Is you sure this is what you want?
Oh man, damn.
I'll give it to you.
Hey,
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
No.
I wonder if Diddy was eating ass.
I guess we can text
Great question.
our guest from last week that we had.
Oh, very
Oh,
true.
they came across Diddy?
He got offered a contract by Diddy. He
Really?
turned it down. Yeah.
Why? It wasn't before he was.
It was when he
before,
was still
yeah.
respectable. Like,
Oh.
and he was like, something told me it was too good to be true, so I turned it down. And everybody was calling me dumb and all this. And then now everybody's like, you were ahead of the curve, bro. Like, good job.
Exactly. You saved yourself. You saved your ass
Yeah,
too.
like, he's like, I didn't wake up in no fucking some random people's job with fucking peanut butter in my
But you're
nipples.
not. I don't feel like you're never forced to do anything,
Right.
And then honestly, we putting a label on him. Now we don't know honestly if he into men.
Right.
That's just something
That's
that
just
we
he
heard.
said, she said
Yeah,
that.
but we do know he's abusive to women. That's something we physically seen. That is for sure him. At that hotel. So
Oh, I forgot about that. Where he's drunk in the bathroom, right?
Oh, I didn't even see that one. I see him when he was
wait,
beating on Cassidy.
That was
I think that's it, right? Yeah, it's like a civilians video, like where she's like he's dragging her and shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Ugh.
But
Fuck you,
that's
Diddy.
for a fact. That's for a fact to be true.
Right.
But certain stuff is like you don't really know. Just like we don't know what happens at Diddy party. Because on another podcast, I was talking about how I went to Quavo's party and I wasn't able to bring my phone. But the stuff I heard about,
Hold on.
yeah, they
Why
took
not?
my phone. Like he said, give me your phone or put it in the car, but you can't bring it in here. That's exactly what he said.
Damn.
Okay.
What the fuck's going on in there?
Nothing really. Just they do give you drinks and stuff like that. But it's like a regular ass party. I did not see like what other people experience, like what other celebrities and stuff like that.
Like
It's
they weren't even doing coke in the bathroom, nothing.
not that I seen.
What kind of
It
whack
just-
ass party is that, bro?
It's Quavo of all people. Come
Step
on
your
now.
fucking game up.
Yeah, but it honestly I only stayed probably like an hour and a half because I was like filling my liquor. I was already coming from like a different event. That was for one, and then for two, it's like it's kind of boring without having like your phone, because it's like it's purpose wise. You gotta talk to people and stuff like that. But it's like they don't know me, and I'm all the way from a different state, so it's like. I don't want to be too friendly and too gullible and they think they got one. And then again, it's like, I would prefer just to have my phone. Like, give me my phone,
That you bring that up. It's pretty interesting how, I'm only 29, so I've only, and I've been in a happy relationship for the last 4 years. But when I was out dating, in the real world, that how easy it is for, I guess, women to misconstrue either like the way you are or how friendly you are. Do you think it's easier to date now? Like if you go to the club right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's as easy or as like kind of like 10 years ago?
Terrible. I think the dating situation now is very terrible. Like I feel like guys now want you to chase after them. And that's not going to happen. I'm not chasing you. I give you some interest and let you know where you feel like, okay, she fuck with me. She want to talk to me, but I'm not about to just continue to like chase after you because honestly, it's the other way around. You're supposed to be showing me that I'm supposed to be interested in you, not me interested, chasing after you. That's not going to happen. No. But a lot of guys feel that way and think that way now, which is terrible. Like, grow up.
Yeah, man. Be a man. Now, I was talking about earlier about the like living situation I have with my beautiful lady. Do you think that is something that you will gravitate down the road?
What, living with someone?
Yeah. So where it's like, do you see that as like something that is empowering or something that is not? Like when the woman gets like taken care of in that way.
That's every girl fantasy.
But because at least in the current culture, like I've even had dudes,
but again,
tell me that like, what the fuck are you doing and shit like that, and it's like, I'm
probably
not,
single
men.
Right.
That's the key, right?
That's a good point. And it's like I don't feel like I'm being forced to,
Exactly.
And it's like, and it's something I want to do.
Yeah.
So it's like, why do we have this fucking
and they don't know
culture?
what she does, to make
Right.
you feel like you want to do that for her.
Right,
you
right.
know, so like I said, you can't worry about that because a lot of people live their lives off of what they see on social media and stuff. Now, I do agree with that. I should have said that too. A lot of relationships are based off of social media.
And this fucking expectation of like,
but that's every girl fantasy to get taken care of. But I will say this. If I do have that opportunity, I will still work as well like your girl because, you'll eventually get bored and then you also still want your skill traits.
Right.
Because what if y'all don't make it like for longevity, which is not the idea, saying against it. But in reality, that's the idea of things. And then you don't want to just come home all the time and be like, well, you ain't do this, you didn't do that. Like, you been at home all day. What you do?
No, we try to keep a good balance, and I think communication is very good thing. Whether you've been dating for a week or
communication means so much, especially to women. Especially to women, the most freest thing and that's probably number one on the list. Oh, yeah. Communication.
And that's one thing I've told here, or my lovely co-host here, is that whenever he starts dating somebody new, it's like, look, dude. You have to be honest off the rip. Don't fucking let shit be like, oh, I'm just going to let that slide. Or, oh, I'm not going to bring that up. I'm like, no. Because you're only going to bring that up worse in 6 months from now. And it's going to be a worse situation than what it is if you bring it up today.
Don't be too open.
Right.
Well, it's a good balance, yeah.
Yeah, don't be too open because you could be giving somebody information that you don't really,
like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it depends on the conversation they have and stuff like that. But if it's something important, give that to her. Like, because girls hate to find out stuff by themselves.
Yeah. And one thing I've always told them is like, women always find out.
Yep.
So don't lie.
If we don't be busy doing nothing else, we will get down to find the shit out.
You think the IRS is powerful.
And I got some cousins, they gonna find some shit out too. I'm gonna be like, figure this out for me.
Hey man, the streets have ears.
Yes.
Well, I can't worry about that now, can I? Because
well, yeah, not right now.
Yeah, now I can't because
one thing I would recommend you right now is enjoy your single life for a minute, man.
Yeah, I know.
Because
I am.
God damn.
Yeah.
I've been single for 4 years.
It's been a week.
What?
Between the last episode and this one, he broke up with. Well,
she broke up with me. Let me make it clear. She
was it something from the podcast?
No. She knows about the podcast, but she never listened or paid attention to it.
The podcast wasn't a reason.
So it was something else.
Yeah, something else.
It was time. She just never made time. She didn't have time for me.
Yeah.
So she dumped you because she had no time for you.
Yeah.
Which I respect. She literally told him, hey.
What?
She literally was like, hey, I don't think it's fair to you that I never have time for you.
How old is she?
She's
same as me.
Oh.
So,
you gotta respect honesty.
Yeah. And that's what I told her. Like, my coworker said, nah, bro, she fucking someone.
Well,
what does she do?
The reason why, because of the lack of time, is just she works and goes to school full time.
Oh, okay.
So trying to balance all that, like she just
plus
a social life, and then
but how long y'all were dating?
3 months.
So y'all broke up in 3 months.
Yeah.
That was not your girlfriend.
That's like this. Hey, my dad feels the same way about that. It's like, you guys aren't really dating yet.
Yes, that's just getting to know each other.
Yeah.
That's not really a breakup.
Yeah.
That's like,
I mean, he was sad for like 20 minutes,
Something about guys though, because I'm trying to tell you. So I was hanging out, and this guy, he was trying to actually talk to somebody else that I was with. So he was telling her like, yeah, I've been single. Oh. So let me tell you. So I'm like, we're like, how long you been single? This man said for 3 days. Damn. I said, what? He just sitting there just having a ball too. I'm like thinking he about to say, well, I've been single for like a long time. He said 3 days. Like 3 days.
So yeah,
that's a guy thing for sure.
Enjoy your single.
Oh no, I am not putting myself back out there right now. I'm good. For now.
Over 3 months?
Yeah. You got it.
Yeah, put yourself back out there.
All right. Yeah, fair.
Download the app again, brother.
Yeah, just
download the same app we found her on. There you go. Go right back.
Just block her. That's all. Just block her. She gonna be like, damn, he's still on there. Not for you this time.
Not for you.
Oh no! If I find her on there, then I'm gonna have some serious questions. I'm
Like,
wait.
why the fuck you're still
I
on
thought you
here?
didn't have no tongue.
I know. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, well, all right. Well, I guess. All right. Sure.
Going back a little bit to the, because I'm assuming you already shot episodes for your podcast, right?
Yes, I did.
So, what are some of the biggest challenges after, I don't know how many years you've been doing it for, or months. What are the biggest challenges you came to realize about podcasting?
People not showing up when they're supposed to.
Like don't we know that? Don't we know that story?
We may know one or two things.
Like
about
today,
that.
I was trying to get my friend's brother on here because he into music. He's an upcoming artist. So we're gonna say that about you, Fly. But
where you at, bro?
Man, but this kind of far from them. But it's like y'all know what the fuck going on.
Yeah.
Get your ass here.
Yeah.
You're missing out
Send
on an
us a
opportunity.
DM. We'll schedule you in December.
In December.
Man,
Dude, we're booked out, dog.
I know. We are.
literally, like shit. Y'all was booked up for me.
Yeah. No, yeah, we booked you back a month ago?
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah,
it was like the beginning of July, I believe.
Oh my. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean that's how we are, and it's a moving cycle of now,
Because you stream every 2 days out the week?
Something
Tuesday
like
and Friday
yeah.
right now.
Okay.
On rare occasions, we might do 3 shows in a week. Like I think next week we have 3, if I'm not mistaken.
That's good.
Which is going to be a little loaded.
Yeah.
That's not bad though.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
the more content, viewers, supporters,
we try our best because at the end of the day, we want to. One thing that I've always been honest about, at least from us, is Detroit as a whole, right? I'm from Southwest Detroit, which is where all the Mexicans stay at. I've noticed that there's like a disconnect of that section of the city and the rest of the city. I don't know if you guys feel that way, to where like when Detroit is like referenced, you don't really.
No, because I could say I see them a lot in Lincoln Park too.
Right. No, but that I mean, so like when there's ever like social events or Detroit is talked about, whether it's pop culture or news or the music scene, you don't really see a lot of Mexicans there, right? Because I feel like there's a disconnect. So one of the things I want to do, and I'm sure Mario wants to do, is essentially connect the city.
You're Mexican too?
Well, he's from Argentina, but he's an honorary Mexican too.
Yeah, I get that.
And it's always nice when you network with people because you actually learn people for what they are, not how the image that you're perceived. Because again, we were just talking about Joy Rowe earlier.
Yeah.
Like obviously, I'm kind of joking. I wouldn't mind going there. It's like and I've been there before. I've been to other parts of the city. But that's the perception.
It's not really where you hang.
Right. It's the perception of people of like, oh, I would never be there, or I don't talk to people from there. It's like, well, why not? Like, you just
That's
only
what I
closing
was meaning when I said, like, I would prefer to just say the west side of Detroit. But a lot of people be like, where at on the west side? So I just was throwing it out there ahead of time. But it's like, the west side is the west side. It's like
Southwest.
I feel like that gives you enough information you need.
Right.
I stay locally on the west area,
Yeah, no, and so I mean, we want to empower people from Southwest to connect with other people from the rest of the city, and vice versa. Because if we're all helping each other networking, we're only all helping each other. Like it's a pretty easy formula. I don't know why people fucking are out here like I would never. Or
I bet you we know how to collide during Cinco de Mayo. We come.
That's good. Cinco de Mayo.
We all be over there.
We were and then quickly taken away. It's like,
which is crazy. Every year it gets bigger in Southwest to the point to where last year it got fucking shut down, which is crazy.
Yeah, you guys have the parades and everything over there.
I was hoping.
Food trucks. Love me a little taco food truck.
With no food permits.
Yeah, with no permit. Yeah.
See?
That's how you know that shit slaps if you ain't got no
That's
food
normally
permits.
black shit. Not having a permit.
We are better.
The collab is working.
We have more in common than we realize. And,
we figure it out for sure. Cinco de Mayo, we be long. We be up before y'all. What I'm wearing today?
No, literally though. Oh man, I don't know why I just thought about a random ass fucking date I had in high school. What's some of the worst dates you ever been on?
Let's see. Worst dates for me is a guy bringing somebody around with him. Like, I don't
like
bite.
somebody else, just
yeah,
anybody,
I
doesn't
don't
matter.
bite. Like, and I'm not with all that sitting in guys' faces stuff. Like, if I'm getting to know you, why are you bringing such and such with you? You know,
Right.
I don't really care to talk to them. You know, if we end up talking, I see them, I don't mind. But if we're dating, why is you bringing somebody else around? Like,
Especially first date type thing.
yeah, I hate dirty fingernails. I hate communication. It's all communication is like one of my biggest things. So if you don't know how to interact with me and we're talking and we're having dinner, whatever the case may be, even if we're just vibing together, know how to respond. Like, I'm not talking to myself. I don't want to keep being the one that starts up the conversation, you know?
Do you hate when when you're like trying to talk to somebody and they repeat what you said? It's like, that's what I just fucking said.
Yeah, I hate repeating myself too. I hate repeating myself. Like, so that means you're not listening. What part did you lose me at?
How far back do I have to go?
Yeah, like, shit. Hopefully I remember what I said about.
No, yeah, then you're like, oh, I'm screwed myself.
Yeah, just fuck it.
Literally.
What is y'all worst pet peeve for a girl when dating?
Ooh.
She's holding her phone or using her phone quite a
I
bit.
think the phone
that's
is
one,
it's pretty up there. Like, if we go on a first date and they got the fucking phone out.
Yeah.
I don't think, again, the last first date that I had was with my current lovely lady. And I don't think she had her phone out and stuff like that. So that's always a good sign.
Yeah.
I
agree too.
She, I remember she was so amazed because my car had air conditioning when I picked her up. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, who you been hanging out with?
So did you offer to get her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I didn't just be like, bitch, I'm outside.
No, I'm saying, like, you know, some people, they be like, you want to meet up at this location. And then some people are okay with, like, getting in the car with people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that is true because it was Tinder. But now that I think about that now, I tell you
Like,
right
oh, wait a
now, I'm
minute.
like, damn, I should probably. But, I mean, do you think that who should be paying on the first date?
It depends on who asks.
So it's who asks? And
Yeah, but honestly, like, if a guy take me out to eat, I always get, like, I'll be like, okay, I'll do the tip or something like that, you know, or I'll get like a round of drinks or something for us, you know, but you don't have to pay like the whole balance, you know, but I prefer you paying the whole balance, like if you offer me to go out to eat, but
especially if
I'll
you're
tip.
invited.
Yeah.
I'll tip, or I'll even, you know, get you a drink. I mean, you're paying for the food.
Right.
So that's fair.
No.
That's pretty fair.
I had
that's fair.
not my recent ex, the one before that. Her, I guess how she wanted it was I would always pay.
The ex before her.
Yeah.
My
My recent ex, we had like the same kind of ideas, like dependence on the situation, who's paid and what. But the one prior to that, she always had me pay, depending if it was under $100, I always paid.
She's broke.
No, she makes six figures.
More.
She makes more?
Yeah, she makes six figures.
Like
and
3
She
times
might
what
be
he
tight.
I don't know.
She got a
Tight or cheap. Pick one.
Oh no, she'd be like, let's go to a steakhouse or something.
I know.
But
Tight. You're paying?
yeah, if it was under $100, I was always paying.
Tight. She's tight.
Shout out to them.
Yeah. It's the bitch.
Oh, I have people who want to say things about her. Yeah, it's him included.
Oh,
Your girl, your choices is like.
I question some of his
You said the ex before the ex, so I hope we're not talking about the 3 month.
No.
Oh,
No,
this is a different one. This is a different one.
It's a different one.
It was a different one. No, the recent one. No, she was wonderful. Except
she was wonderful.
Yeah.
She was.
Yeah.
But
Shout out to the real one. Not that other one though. The previous one. I hope you step on a fucking Lego.
what did she do?
Oh my God.
Man, it was.
Step on a Lego. Say bump your foot at the end of the bed.
Hell yeah. Hope you get hit in a parking structure.
Bend your toenail back. That's the worst feeling in the world.
Well, it's funny because that actually did happen with the parking structure. Yeah, that's why I know why you said that. It did happen.
Allegedly.
She got hit in the parking structure?
No, she did that to herself.
Just imagine somebody punching the fuck out of her in the parking structure.
No.
She was a bitch.
Oh man, I don't like her.
What was her sign?
Shit, when was she born?
November.
She was a Scorpio.
That falls in November, yes.
Yeah.
Oh. I've been dating. I've been getting a lot of Scorpios lately, and they have not been lasting.
Oh, man.
See?
Well, there you go.
I don't believe normally in astronomy, but I think that was true.
Yeah, that I have not been lasting with the Scorpios.
Wait, who's October?
October is. I ain't did nobody in October. Libras.
Is it Libras?
Okay,
Yeah.
my recent ex is an October birthday. Is that?
That's Libra. I'm a Libra.
Oh, okay.
They stopped like at the 23rd of October, I believe.
Okay, she's right around there. She's good.
That's a,
Oh, so she's not a Scorpio.
No.
Yeah, she's good then. She's
Yes, recent ex is fine.
That's the one that I was saying.
yeah, Libras are good. They very down to earth, and
Oh,
we're not
yeah.
stingy at all. Like when we like you, we spend money on you, like, and we very caring.
That aligns
See,
a little bit.
It did
with
align.
yeah.
Just didn't. We couldn't do that enough. So.
What is your sign though?
It's Capricorn.
You freaky.
Damn, are you?
That's
Brian?
probably why they're
Tell me a little bit
leaving.
more about that, huh?
What? Tell
you
you
like to-
about
you
it.
like to- you like to-
You
you
want to know?
You like to eat ass
You're
on
a
the second date?
Capricorn.
It's like, I'm not going there. Can't say I have.
Wait, what?
Not that
Oh,
second date
oh,
thing.
oh.
No, let's not do that. That's
You're tricking me.
No.
Are you the one in the DMs now?
No, I don't do
Yeah,
that. I do not
you're
do that.
tricking me.
I will say this. No, I do not do it that way. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
I don't do that. I don't slide into DMs do it like that. No.
What's the freakiest thing you're done?
Ooh.
It's not with, it wasn't with the recent ex.
Come on, bro.
It definitely wasn't that. We didn't have enough time to actually try, so we don't know.
Spit it out. Oh,
Right.
Wouldn't
Lay
know.
it down on the table.
Not literally.
It was massage and tying down.
Ooh.
Oh, tie down. Okay.
There.
That's third date for me, brother.
Okay. I thought you were going to say something like, oh, that's your freaky butt. Tie down. Okay.
That's pretty good.
Okay. You out there. Capricorn. I said Capricorn.
Yep, I get a thumbs up.
What's February?
February, that's Aquarius.
I should know my girls from February.
You should know that.
My
Yeah,
brother's a Aquarius. I got cousins. That whole little month be felt. I swear I be going to a party damn near every weekend. Like all of their birthdays are like crammed up in 1 month.
Oh my god, my brothers have my two brothers and my mom are all within a month space. So when I lived back with my parents, it was and it's around Christmas time too.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's like
how it
fucking
is.
birthdays, Christmas, New Year's, my mom's birthday. I was like, God damn, man.
At least you get a little space. My mom's birthday is 3 days after my birthday. My son's birthday is 7 days after my mom's and 2 weeks after mine. No break.
Oh,
No break at all. Just fucked up.
it's
Fucked
a lot
up.
of I'm assuming a lot of money saving and trying to figure out a bunch of.
You gotta save the rest of the year for that one
It's
time
just-
block.
Man,
Yep.
and then next is November, and then the holidays.
Uh-huh.
Them not to mention Halloween is in October.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's coming up, right? Next month.
Next
a couple months.
2 months.
Yeah.
What the
Don't
fuck
skip
are we?
my birthday,
What are we in August?
Yeah, we're still in August.
Time
Yeah.
is irrelevant at this point.
man. Because we're at the end of August. Like
Yeah.
this month just
I
started.
could have swore we're still in July for some reason.
I gotta
Right.
get my birthday outfit together.
Oh shit! Do you? I mean, let me slide beautifully into. You also promote events, right?
Yeah, I do.
Tell a little bit about that. Speaking of the,
I like
I'm
to
guessing
turn
you're gonna
up,
you're gonna
twerk.
promote the birthday coming up. Right
Yeah,
after
so I
the
got a
year.
photo shoot actually coming up second week of September. So when I'm done with that, that's when I'm gonna post like my flyer.
Oh shit! Where's it gonna be at?
In the city.
Oh,
But
okay. We don't have to
Southfield,
reveal.
Southfield. It's
Oh.
okay, Southfield.
Hey,
But it's gonna be at a hall. I'm doing a adult prom.
adult prom.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is that theme about? Is it just prom, but adults? Or?
Yeah. So it's like, okay, so, of course, everybody not going to know each other names. So
Right.
it's going to be a box for girls, a box for boys, because I am doing the whole shebang.
Oh.
So, you write your own name and then they, shake the box up and pull like that. That's for prom king or queen. Other than that, food will be served. We're doing a champagne toast at 12 because my actual birthday will be that next day. So we're doing September 29th.
okay, okay.
You're gonna essentially pre-party the night before.
yeah.
Yeah, because my
Pre-gaming
actual
for the
birthday
birthday.
is Sunday. So it's
Oh,
like,
but- I don't like partying on Sundays, to be honest.
I mean, I'm still partying on my birthday, but it's not going to be the main event.
Right. Yeah.
Probably some low key stuff, to chill out because I'm gonna have a hangover for sure. So yeah, but I'm excited for that.
And kind of staying a little bit on the topic of birthdays. Again, we don't, we're not gonna say the age out there. But what's one thing you wish that you know now that you knew in your early 20s when you came into your 20s?
I would say our patience. I gained a lot of patience when I got older, and I don't really have patience for nothing. Like back then, I'm working on it, I'm getting better, but I don't have patience. Like, I had a kid, and that forced you to have patience for sure. But you have to have patience all around. Like, that's important in life. So I would say that.
Yeah. One thing that I was talking about at a podcast of me and Mara were invited last week was one of the things I've learned that I've gotten, in my late 20s is recognizing when you're wrong. Mm-hmm. And that's a tough thing, especially as a dude or when you need help. It's a little bit of a ego killer, a little bit.
Why though? I can't stand when people don't apologize when they're wrong.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that's one thing that I've learned to do now. But when I was younger, early 20s,
it didn't bother.
You always try to
apologize for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? It's like, dude,
still try to lie and all that.
That's a good one, though. Yeah. I would say that.
Yeah, no, I wish I knew that when I was in my early 20s.
What'd you say for yourself?
If I can remember. A week is a long time, and things a lot happened since then.
We've had 3 episodes since then.
I know we had. If I had to choose one, it would probably be like, find the little things in life that you enjoy that you have fun with, and just trying to like you can't rely on everything making you feel so sad and everything. Just be like, oh, this is how it's gonna be in life and whatever. It's like, nah.
Yeah.
Have have those little moments. Have those little achievements, little victories or whatever. And it's like, okay, like I'm good. I'm good with what's going on. I can do that.
Push forward.
Yeah.
Keep moving. Don't
Yep,
stop.
all around.
Even if you have to crawl, never stop moving. Wait, no, that sounds like it's from a speech. Is that Martin Luther King?
I wouldn't. No, I don't know.
I swear to God, that gotta be Martin Luther
King.
He's like, if you can't run,
if I had
walk.
A dream or...
If you can't walk, crawl, but never stop moving. That's something.
Somebody.
Something in nature.
To kind of go back a little bit, you mentioned that you have a photo shoot coming up in a couple of weeks. What got you into modeling?
Because I like taking pictures. Very much so conceited. Y'all seen how I was before we started. I was boomeranging it up.
But that's one thing that I've never understood.
And it's easy.
Is it really?
It's easy as fuck.
Oh, you hear that, guys? Start modeling, bro. No,
but seriously, all you got to do is tag the people that you have on.
What's one of the? Well, I mean, you say it's easy, but what's one of the? Because you know how we talked before we started about everyone's all cool and all until you put a camera and a microphone in front of them.
Yeah.
Is that a similar thing when like a photographer comes out and you're like doing a shoot, like when you start, or is it just something that's
just natural?
It's natural to me, because I did podcasting in 2016, and it's all filmed, so it's like I'm used to being in front of the camera. I did video vixen. A lot of stuff that involve camera work. So I'm used to it personally, but people who's not used to like stuff being, pointed at them and like recording them and stuff like that, I feel like they freeze up because it's like anxiety or something. Yeah. Or maybe they end up getting nervous. But when the camera's down, they can sit there and talk to you the whole way. They can have
they'll talk your ear out.
Yeah, they have a good conversation, but it's like as soon as the cameras get on, it's like, oh, damn. Like you just can't
make a position, you can't do a pose or whatever. It's
you just go completely like mute. Like this not what we're doing.
Would you say that's a misconception of modeling is that it's easy?
I would not say modeling is easy. I would say as far as Instagram, like modeling on Instagram is easy because you can do your own photos. But modeling for somebody else is harder because it's like you want to get your structure right. You want to, like give face. Like, it's your movement and your gestures and your outfits. It's a lot, like when you're doing it professionally.
That made me think of something I saw earlier this year about I forgot what the term is called for those models, but there are faceless models. For example, like especially when it comes to hands, so like watches, like watch models and stuff like that. to where they only shoot their hands. It's like they either hold a watch,
Yeah.
and stuff like. I'm like, I didn't know that was even a category.
No, I
of
always know
modeling.
about that because I have like long fingers, and my mom always used to say like, you could do like a hand commercial and stuff like that.
Yeah, where they got the hands and they got like the
nails and stuff like that. But I started tattooing my hands and all that stuff, so it's like, yeah, that's a hit or miss.
I mean,
they have makeup though. You can always like put makeup on it, but why would you do that? You could just get another hand.
yeah, like I'm not gonna sit in the chair for 2 hours.
Yeah, just for makeup on your hand, like be for real.
You might as well just do the whole modeling thing. Just
you might as well just
do the whole
get
thing.
another hand, like without makeup.
Put an addition color for hands. I'm assuming that you're a good listener when it comes to music, right? You enjoy listening to music. What is some of the music that's in your catalog that people would be surprised that you have it?
R&B.
Give us some of the top artists that you listen to.
Who I love: Janine Aiko. I love Ashanti, Sierra, Mary J. Blige. I love like Jagged Edge. I love like soulful music, like music that still means a lot. I love like older, stuff like that. I fuck with, the music now they have, but it's about fucking for the most part.
Oh yeah.
I like love music, like how it used to be. A good 4 to 5 minute song, clean up the whole living room, kitchen.
Yeah. Oh my god, like the cleaning music that my mom and parents used to listen to. I mean, I'm sure it's probably different.
Everybody always thinking like I listen to rap and stuff because when I'm on Instagram, that's what I like record myself to. But I listen to girly shit all the time. That song probably just on my shuffle or something like that, or it's just probably my mood at the moment. But I listen to R&B all the time.
Oh shit, Mary J. Blige. I was introduced by her because again, I didn't grow up in Mexico. I didn't grow up in the States. I grew up in Mexico, so I didn't get introduced to a bunch of artists in the last 10 years, and I'm still discovering shit now, which is crazy because it's like people have been listening to music for fucking 30 years. Like I didn't know that the Temptations existed till like 3 years ago. You know what I mean? Which is fucking crazy. But it's something about discovering that, like, oh shit, but that's
not really in our era either. So it's like, because I only know like a couple songs from Temptation, like probably like the songs that's like the most popular, but it's like now. I know who they are though, but yeah, that's a hit or miss.
Yeah, no, I
like you said, you're coming from somewhere different, so of course it's like new to you here.
Yeah.
And it's always crazy because like I be telling people like to this day I've never had Mongolian barbecue and like stuff like that. Like there's stuff that I've never been to. Like I had what's something that
they had one in Dearborn, and I caught myself going there one day recently, and they were closed.
Is that after they got shut down?
Yes, and I mean I'm walking, I'm just thinking I'm going, and I'm like, when did they close? I got to figure out where their new location is because I hope they didn't just shut down completely.
I think they shut it down
completely.
Yeah.
Wow, that is terrible. They let Benihana's take them out.
They killed the game.
Yeah, they let them take them out. They're like, no, this is our thing. You're not taking over our rights and choice. None of that.
Going back a little bit to, I know you mentioned a lot of the music around, modern music is, about activities. What is one thing, if you had like the flip of a switch that you can change of what can be popping and be at the top of the charts?
As far as music wise,
I know you said R&B, but is there something that you wish you can probably delete or substitute for? Like make something underground that's really popular where you can kinda...
I love Sexy Red, don't get me wrong, she a turned bitch for sure, but her lyrics, it's just catchy, but it's trash. I'm sorry. Like that's one thing about me. Sexy Red, I am honest on podcast. I fuck with you, girl, but yeah, it's just like the shit she be saying. It's like I probably could have wrote that shit myself, and I don't rap.
Oh
I don't rap, but you know, I fuck with her. Like I said, her music is catchy, which is like one of the biggest things with music now and drawing attention.
Mhm.
The catchy lyrics and the beat. That's it, and you're winning.
Yeah, and it's funny because we had a Cluner on last week. I don't know if you know who Cluner is. He's the king of Farmington.
Nope.
Self-described.
Self-described the king of Farmington.
That's where you use the bell.
And it's funny enough, one of his biggest songs is called "I Love Taco Bell."
Really?
Yeah, it is.
Look, what do you know?
and we were talking about how like, you know who Miles is, right?
He's like a party promoter, right?
No, Miles. He's a comedy rap. Pull it up.
We're about to pull up. What, you want Cluner or you want Miles? Which one you want?
Miles. He went viral, and I mean he's relatively big. I consider him a Detroit artist, at least to my knowledge.
He's an artist?
Yeah.
Name Miles?
Miles, like literally YUNO. Miles. He made Martin Luther King earlier this year. He made
4 million views, by the way, on that.
Is it really?
Martin Luther King?
Look, we'll start playing this so you can hear it.
Oh,
Is he from Detroit?
He is. Or wait, I'm trying to think. Do you want her to listen to Honey Bun?
No, not Honey Bun.
Wait, he put out 2 in the last few hours.
Did he really?
It's called Red Robins, and then the other one's Instagram diss.
No, I don't want to hear.
I can tell you right now, I don't know him by his face.
Oh, shit.
I don't think anybody does.
I don't think anybody's seen his face.
All right,
play Martin Luther King.
All right, we're gonna play Martin Luther King. Here we go.
Oh, Miles, literally.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, this is gonna be something. Oh yeah, it's long and oh, I got it. Come on.
Looks like I know where this liquor store is.
Shout out Martin Luther King, that nigga had a dream. How do you mean? That nigga had a dream. Martin Luther
I should have knew it was something when I seen him holding up dollars.
Yep.
If it wasn't for Big Bro, I wouldn't be rapping though. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be here rapping this shit.
Rapping this shit.
For my family and shit. Can't forget about Malcolm.
Not rapping this shit.
It grows apart. I feel like we made it out the park, but it don't matter because I'm Martin Luther
Where is he
King.
from? Detroit, what side?
I don't know because I don't know him that personally.
No.
He has 500,000 followers on Instagram. It has like fucking 2 million listeners a month on Spotify.
Yeah.
He's on tour right now.
What is he known for, though?
This track.
It's one of these. Yeah. It's one of those.
And they got the nerve to be short. That was...
Oh, his songs are usually his songs are usually like a minute, 2 minutes long.
Like Doja Cat was reacting to his stuff a couple months ago. Which one's this?
Honey Bun. It's only what minute and a half.
Bad girl at the store, she's like a honey bun. She brown skin bad,
Honey
she's like a
bun.
honey bun. So I had to hit her with the where you from? I might have to DM she a honey bun. Had to hear up sweet
Is he
honey iced tea. Why
is
this
he
nigga
like a
bad?
comedian or something?
I think would be what technically comedy rap.
This gotta be.
I don't know what you call it.
This is not real.
What would the category even be?
I never fumble the money because it's calling me. I feel like a baller on the court, but not shooting 3. Bitch, I feel strong today. Boy, I'm like,
She's like, really? This is what we're getting with this?
He's one of the top artists in Detroit right
Yeah.
Bored artists in Detroit. Terrible artists in Detroit.
But you know the thing is, and again we were talking to Cluner last week, is when something can be true
And that's
in
can't
multiple
be
ways.
catchy though. That's not
And-
catchy. It's not even long enough to be catchy.
Good point.
well, the majority of the fame that he came was from almost like just putting it as content. Because again, going back to like, so I'm from Southwest Detroit, to where all the Mexicans are. So how we perceive the rest of the city is rap, and hip hop and kind of.
What you call that? Be honest. Honesty is key.
I don't know what word I'm looking for.
Bullshit.
Just, not bullshit. No, because there's. I mean, shit. We got.
Which song did you like?
What song did I like?
Yeah.
Of him?
Yeah.
I like fucking Martin Luther King. I fuck with it.
What you got?
I need to listen to more, honestly.
You're right. You don't have one either,
You don't
huh?
got a favorite one.
I gotta find one, I'm honest.
But what the fuck was I talking about? I forget a lot.
Well,
Yeah.
at least you gave him an
about-
option, a song.
About two things being true at the same time, right? So we can listen to that music on the surface and be like, well, this is not good music, right? But it's also good enough for people outside the city to consider it good music. You know, like it's still not good music, but it's still popular. So two things can be true at the same time. Kind of like you were talking about Sexy Red is like, you know, you're like, man, I could have wrote that shit.
Yeah.
But it's successful. So it could be two things at the same time. So what again, I kind of...
It works out in their favor for sure.
Right,
they
getting
checks for it.
Man, get that fucking bag.
Yeah.
But if...
And that don't mean nothing towards their personalities or nothing either. Right. It's just like... I'm a person who actually listens to music and lyrics, you know, so it's like, that's my intake on it.
Right. I mean, because, R&B is pretty, I guess...
Soulful
and I think pretty descriptive at times.
And I feel like it's more you can, you know, relate to. Like, Booty Hole Brown, or would you say... you can relate to cheating music or love music, you know, but why would you be thinking of a rap about your asshole?
Right. Like, that booty like groceries.
Yeah, it's just like, you know.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
if you can change something either within yourself or in the opposite gender, what would it be with a flip of the switch?
I would say my attitude.
Your attitude?
Yeah.
And change it in what way?
Dim it down a bit, but not too much. Not too much, but I could dim that attitude a bit, you know, tone it down a little, but because I be so ready to like have a response sometime, or like sometimes it depends on the person, like reaction and how they moving. I don't really know, like if I want to, I don't know. It's just, I just hit an attitude. I ain't don't even get too deep into it. Just my attitude.
You should consider podcasting.
Well, by the way, don't you guys know?
August 23rd. What's some of the best life advice you've ever received?
Life advice I received. Just stay prayed up. That's the only thing you really can say that's like honestly long jeopardy. For real. Just staying prayed up. Keeping faith.
One of the things that I've always struggled with is having faith, right? The older I get, the more I've gravitated towards, you know, believing that there's something else other than, because I used to be agnostic, and but the older I get, the more I realize that you can manifest shit. Have you ever run into a position in your life to where you're like, man, I wish that, you know, something, boom, were to happen, and then boom, the next day, boom, it fucking happens.
Yeah, I agree with you. But I wanted to ask you, like, so what made you change your faith reasons?
So, again, funny enough, so when I was younger, in my early 20s, you know how like I was talking about like I was a different person?
Mm-hmm.
One of the things I always believed was, oh man, you know, science has an explanation to everything and shit like that, right? Which a lot of people say that somebody that doesn't believe in a higher power. And I just had too many events kind of back to back to
taking place
where it's like, what is the like what were the odds of that happening, right? One of the biggest ones that I ever had was when I was at a red light, and I the light turned green, right? And I stayed sitting at the light, and I don't know for what reason. And then I realized, I was like, why am I sitting at this light? Let me start moving. Mm-hmm. And right before, and it was like a good 10 seconds after the green light, right? And then a fucking semi ran the red light at full speed. And I was like, what made me just sit at this light and not go as soon as it turned green? Right. Because that would have been like literally like done.
That's it.
And it's crazy, man. Like the amount of stuff you can like see and that's been gravitating me a little bit more too. Well, maybe there's something else that I'm missing, you know. And,
so now that you have your faith, how do you feel like, far as like when a lot of people say stuff has changed in the world? Like, do you feel like, is it because God's coming? Because I hear that a lot too. Like, well, God is, making his way and making his rounds and stuff like that. But I don't believe in the world's about to end. They just said that so many times.
Man, the fucking world's been ending since like 99.
Man, like,
no
one have the last say so but God.
Yeah, no, and the thing is, it's the because I remember I used to say, when I die, nothing's gonna happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I don't think that when you die, you necessarily stay conscious or anything like that. But the more I thought of it, the more I realized I'm like, well, if we die and there's nothing, right?
Yes.
And I don't know who said this. I think it might have been Stan Lee, ironically. I don't know if you know who Stan Lee is. He said once, is like, if you die and there's nothing, I don't think nothing lasts forever. And I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? So it's like, even if you die, that can't last forever. And I'm like, damn, that fucked me up a little bit. Because, I mean, I don't remember.
You're still technically living.
Yeah, you're still technically living. Because before we were alive, we can't comprehend that time. Because we weren't around. But when we disappear from this earth, you know what I mean? Like, what's going to be after that? Like, that's not going to be forever, right? At least
I feel like you find your place.
Yeah.
Like, you got to come to terms with, where you at, which is dead.
Right.
Once you realize you're dead, you're like, oh,
that's
shit. When you, make your path. Like, you figure out if you're going up there, if you're going down there. But I don't know because,
I hope I don't go down there.
Yeah, I'm here, so I really wouldn't know for real. I just feel like you have to come to terms understanding that you're not actually physically present on Earth anymore.
Right.
Damn, how do we into religion?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
That's what happens here. He'll do it.
Dude, man. Like some of the shit we talk about.
Conversation. That's all.
Is there something you would like to know about us?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Why do you have so many girlfriends? We gotta start with that.
What? So many? There's only 2.
You had like 4. You broke up with somebody 3 months ago. Then you talked about a situation before the other situation.
It's only 2. It was only 2 girls.
It's a lot of situationships going on.
3.
3? I don't know a third one.
You said my ex before.
Oh, my
might have misworded. It was just the ex before the current one.
Yeah.
That's correct.
The 3 month.
Yeah. Pretty much.
But how did you guys meet?
Oh man.
Speaking of Tinder.
Wait. Don't out it.
Right. No, but
Oh, that's where you met.
No, I was just kidding. No, I was just kidding. We actually used to work at Enterprise Rent-A-Car. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
I used to work for Enterprise too. That was like my second job.
Shut up, for real?
Yes, as a driver in Romulus.
Wait, that we did. We did too.
Hold up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Midabout?
Yeah.
Midabout?
Yeah.
Wait, did we work together? Hang on, back the shit up a little bit.
Wait. What? In what years?
What years?
Okay, so I graduated 2012. So I was working there between 2013 2014.
Yeah, we worked with her. Yeah, we did. No fucking way. We were there. We started in 2013.
Was our branch manager was Lisa? I think that was her name, Lisa.
Wasn't she one of them? Yeah,
It was one of them.
Yeah, it was one of them.
Short girl, blonde hair.
Yeah.
We had to clock in on the computers.
on the little thing on the wall.
Well, no,
the
No.
computer. Yeah,
they updated that after
later.
a while,
Yeah.
But that was the computer.
The computer. Yeah. Oh my.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
No
That's
way.
crazy as
I'm
fuck.
thinking y'all saying like y'all worked at Enterprise branch, not actually
No,
like
at
the
the airport.
driver.
No,
Yeah,
at the
we
airport,
were
yeah.
drivers. Yeah.
And, we always used to have to go to the airport too
yeah.
to drop off cars and food.
Ain't no fucking tips though.
Man. Or they used to have you driving far. I used to be like, let's just do this. I hope it's early. The farther the drive is the good ones in the morning because it's like, okay, that beats your morning.
Yeah.
But then the ones in the afternoon, like, why would you have me going this far?
Yeah, they want you to go to Flint and shit. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like,
in the
what are we doing
afternoon, like, bro, come on now.
Did you work the morning or afternoon shift?
I work mornings.
She worked with us. we were both morning too.
What a fucking small world.
I know. That's crazy. What the hell?
I was there for a while too.
Yeah, I quit there in 21. I worked there from 14 to 21.
So 21. Okay, 14. Because I was there for a while. And then I end up going to like telemarketing. I can't really remember what year I was working with them. I can't really remember.
Damn, that's crazy.
But I was there for a couple years too.
God damn. Shout out to the crew at Enterprise Rent-A-Car.
Yep. There's still a good amount of people.
Still got a couple friends that work
We still know people there. They haven't left.
I know 2 people that I still was like communicating with from there too.
Oh shit.
One of them, he was like trying to be an artist and stuff like that, and then one of them, she was a church girl, but not really a church girl.
That's one of those freakazoids in the weekend.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Sins all week, goes to Sunday. I'm free of sin.
I didn't get everybody in that job. Like 2 of my cousins, I got my auntie in that job.
They hire anybody.
Yeah, as long as you
got
got a clean record.
You got a license? You're not in jail currently?
Yep.
You're fine.
You're good, bro.
Especially Lisa. She hired anybody.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure she don't work there.
Man. And I think her husband actually was a part of it, too. He used to work at, like, one of the locations.
Oh, like one of the local branches?
Oh, yeah. Her
that's
husband.
a lot of that going on. Right before we left, there was like some scandal shit that happened. No, as I left, I don't want to drop any names or anything like that, but something happened allegedly that like some manager was sleeping with some other manager and all this other shit. And like
that's happening down there.
A lot of people were let go because of that. And I was like, "Can I get my vacation time?" Because they happened
like before all this take place.
They happened to fire the person after like 3 days after I left, but that person was in charge of giving me my last check and vacation.
Oh.
And like I had to go back and forth for like a month. I'm like, who the fuck do I contact? I'm trying to get paid, bro.
That's something similar to my job I work at now. So I went back over to cardiology, and the lady who hired me, she actually was like best friends with like the stress tech lady from my old cardiologist job. So she hired me in. The very next day, this lady quit. How does that work?
Shout out to all the people that train their own substitutes.
Man, she literally quit the next day, and I was so confused. I'm like, are y'all talking about the same lady I'm talking about? They're like, yeah. I'm like, she quit?
She quit.
Like, they're like, yeah, she's gone.
What's the shortest job you've ever had?
Probably Myers.
Oh,
Every job I ever go to, I'll be there for a good amount of years. Especially now that I'm in a medical field, I'll be there for a nice period of time.
How long were you in Myers for?
Like 2 months.
Oh, shit. Oh, so it wasn't really a job. Kind of like, like his relationship. That wasn't really a job.
Yeah.
It doesn't count.
You were getting to know the job at first.
Just there.
Shit, as long as I send paperwork and woke my ass up in the morning, beats me.
My shortest job was a day. I quit that bitch.
A day? Oh yeah, you beat me.
Yeah, I was like, mine was 5 months.
Did you even have a badge?
I did at least, yeah. They took it back. I was like, I'm never gonna use it. Why do you want it back? What the hell?
That same day, that day that I quit, they set my email up, my credentials, and all that. And then the next day, I was like, I'm done.
Why? It was too hard.
No, I got a better job offers.
Oh,
I was
it was just really helping out
business. It's strictly business.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. What's going back to kind of we were talking about earlier about podcasting and collaborating and kind of networking. What's some future collaborations, whether it be in modeling or podcasting, you would like to do?
I want to get a brand by Fashion Nova.
Okay.
Just for free clothing, but
I mean, there's a good perk.
Yeah, but Fashion Nova is like one of my biggest like designer brands. I always wear Fashion Nova. So
I don't think I'm very familiar with Fashion Nova, but I know it's a clothing company.
Yep, I love them.
And a fashion company.
I had some stuff from Shein before, but the fact that they asked me like how long I was, how tall I was, and still got it wrong was not fucking with it.
I've heard Shein's like a little.
My girlfriend has
that
bought some stuff from there.
It's not giving for sure. Because how could you be wrong? And I gave you the discreet description about myself, and you still were wrong. Like no.
It's funny. My girlfriend has ordered me shirts from Shein, and literally I always get the same size.
And they fucked up.
And it's like one is like way too fucking big, and the other one's like, what is this made for kids? Like what the fuck? Like
my pants were extremely long, and I did not get it like how did y'all get this wrong if I told y'all how tall I was?
Are you
Like,
measuring this shit in feet or fucking inches?
I tell you, my pants were so long. Like, I wore them still. Don't get me wrong, but I had to cuff them. Like,
Oh yeah.
it was terrible. Ever since then, I didn't go back. It was like one and done for me.
Shut up,
I couldn't.
Shane.
They look like they have some cool designs, but then you're looking and they're like, will it fit? Will it ever fit me? Never.
Probably.
It's like,
No.
damn. But hey, for $10, like,
Right, it's the price to get you.
It
I
does.
swear.
I looked before. I'm like, I'm really considering this,
It's
but I
that
don't
Timo
know.
effect, bro. Of like, oh, here's something really cheap. Get it.
But I fuck with Fashion Nova because they are cheap too, and they also give you like begging ass deals. They text you all day long. Hey, they even say some shit that you know, like some good quotes that people use every day. Like, let's see.
That's fucking targeting ads, kind of what we were talking about earlier. Like, how the fuck do they know I want to get this? It's like
Yeah, I
they
was
hit
on
you.
Fashion Nova earlier.
Hell yeah.
And they're following you already.
Yep.
Hell yeah. You hear that?
I bet
Fashion
you
Nova?
when we get off the phone, it's gonna pop up on your phone.
Oh yeah, my shit. Is
Oh
gonna
my
be like,
God.
Oh my god! All right, rest in peace.
I
My
swear, if
Instagram
I
feed.
see it.
Might as well grab something while you're on there.
Yeah. It's like, all right, time to do it.
I get mine as well.
Yep.
Get a little thong for myself.
So, what's the funnest podcast episode y'all did?
Funnest?
Oh,
Besides this one.
There's
That's a good question.
There's been a few.
I think the one where we got fucked up might be up there.
Oh, yeah, I was drinking on there?
Yeah,
We
were
did a
drinking
little-
on that bitch, and I was like, "Damn, bro, did we finish the bottle?" I was like, "3 of us in here." I was like, "Damn, I gotta drive back home, bro."
3 people in tequila. That's what it was.
Oh,
and,
they know wrong
and we
with
went
it.
what 2-3 hours.
Yeah. But then our recent one, the 4th of July.
We
a
had
good
a
one.
shot. Was everybody here with a Q, and we actually demolished some hot wings, and it was pretty.
Hot wings?
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
don't know if you are familiar with a show called Hot Ones on the internet, where they do like they have 8 wings essentially, 10 wings, and they start off with like a sauce that's kind of like not hot at all, and they incrementally get hotter. And by the time you get to that 10th one, it's like the fucking one of the world's like hottest sauce. So you
What?
try to have a conversation as you're kind of going up the fucking ladder.
I think that's
Yeah.
dope.
It is,
It's
yeah,
dope
it's-
as fuck.
it's-
We do it every 4th of July. I was gonna bring it up and say we probably do it in October and Halloween. So that'd be something pretty dope to do.
Yeah, join me.
Oh yeah, because we did
Yeah,
do it. You guys did do. Did we do a Halloween version or no? Just
No,
kinda-
we
just
should
kinda-
though. If you,
I'll
shit, if you
probably
wanna-
stop on
hey,
wing 3.
That's what everybody
I
says,
mean-
but usually you make it through.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Make it
fucking
through
rough.
all of them?
Yeah, it's fucking rough.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because I mean, I get spicy garlic from Buffalo Wild Wings, and that's pretty hot to me.
Mm.
The hottest sauce on that challenge,
Mhm.
I would compare it to the blazing sauce from Buffalo Wild Wings.
I never even had blazing.
Ooh.
Blazing sounds hot.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
one at the highest tier that they got on there.
Ooh.
I mean, shit, if you're down, we'll send you an invite for October. I'm sure we have a couple people that want to come on, and we can seat 5 at a time. So
Yeah, and they can offer me some wings.
yeah, no, we'll set that up because I'm sure it's not the last time we do it.
Oh no, well,
How far do y'all get?
we've done them all.
We've done them all plenty of times.
Rather unfortunate, but I try to do it. I'm not good with hot sauce either, but I'll
So how
go
many
for
times a year you do this?
at
We
least
only
once.
do it once, but I want to do it more often. 'Cause
Have
it's
y'all
pretty
ever
fun.
did the hottest chip?
it.
Not yet.
No,
but that'd be pretty
we've
nice.
had one of one of our old hosts do it.
Yeah. We had a previous cast member that did a video of him eating it. It was pretty fucking rough.
Oh,
It was,
Yeah.
that'll be something nice to do though. I'm down for that.
I ain't doing the hot chip. I told you, give me 3 wings. I'll probably be done with that. Because I'm a person who thinks so much into stuff.
Mhm.
So it's probably not even going to be as hot as it can be, but
Mhm.
I'll probably feel like it is hot.
You already
Yeah.
hype yourself up like, oh shit's gonna be
Yeah.
hot.
You're right.
It's almost like your mouth watering before you even touch it.
Right.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
damn, this
Oh,
hot.
yeah.
The smell of it.
Right.
Like, I don't know.
No, I mean, but no, the podcast that you'll be releasing on August 23rd for
Yeah.
everybody listening. You said it's going to be on every platform.
Yes, it is.
Are you planning on doing live shows after you release your first edition of Batches? I
I don't know. Like, I I don't know. I feel like everything so far has been working out in my favor. You know, I'm thankful for all the opportunities as well. But far as when I actually get my studio, I don't know, because I honestly plan on doing the same thing you guys doing, like 1 or 2 out the week, and then like rent it out.
Right.
That's it. But I don't know for real.
One of the things that I've always suggested to people, and always feel free to ask or reach out. You know, after we end the episode today, if you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to reach out to us.
Oh yeah.
You know, we're pretty open. We don't do any of that gatekeeping shit of like, you know, why would I help you? It's like,
Yeah.
why not? Like, what the fuck? But one thing I would recommend is, if you do happen to do, is it gonna be? You said it was gonna be guest space, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. You know, so I'll be on the lookout for that invitation.
No, for sure. I already said I'm doing my rounds. I'm doing my rounds for sure. But yeah, no, one thing I would recommend is most expensive doesn't mean better. Yeah.
We think we discovered a good balance of
Middle ground.
not throwing absolute stupid amount of money at a thing.
Yes.
Making it better. But yeah, no, if you're consistent with it, have you launched an Instagram page for it yet or no?
Well, I have it like in my bio as far as like my YouTube channel, but that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Everything else is like blogged content.
Okay. But yeah, no, we'll be on the lookout when that comes out. And my end, I mean, I don't know if you have anything else to add, Mario. I don't know.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't miss that on the 23rd.
August
That is
23rd.
this Friday.
Don't miss it.
If you miss it, you ain't real. And if you
You're
ain't real,
not.
we don't fuck with you, bro.
Well, tell the people the name again.
We're gonna fuck them up.
Hell yeah.
But look on the be on the lookout for August
the
20th.
Be on the lookout. Beat them up too. If they don't watch and
You
listen.
don't support, you don't watch, get the fuck out my face.
Flat out. But be on the lookout August 23rd for One Truth, Two Stories, hosted and podcast creator by Stephanie, Big Steph.
No, I was
Pretty Pink.
She said it. I didn't say it.
Pretty Pink, thank you for not saying it. Y'all, they was like, Stephanie, I'm like, hey.
What do you mean?
It's like, who's that?
Knock some letters off, okay?
No, but again, I would definitely like to thank you for taking the time.
Yeah.
Again,
Thank
that's the
you
highest.
for having me.
Oh, no problem. That's to us. That's the highest level of currency if anybody can give us is giving us their time.
Yeah.
And you know, we hope to see you again down the future at another episode. Maybe you know,
Mines.
yeah.
for sure, gotta come
How's
over.
that? There's
I
that.
wasn't referring to that, but yeah, no, we definitely, you know, again, don't feel obligated to
Trade
have
for
us
a
on.
trade.
But you know, I do, and I'm sure Mara feels the same way. We'd like to thank you for stopping by and
Thank
give us a
you.
little bit of an insight of who you are. And again, we always, is there anything we can do to either support you or help you? Just let us know.
Thank you. I appreciate
No
that.
problem.
I should ask last question. Rating of 1 to 10, how good was the Quavo party? And if there was one that was better that you've been to,
I would
I'll
say
end on
10
that.
because it's like I never been in a situation where I was like around celebrities all at one time and where I could just walk around them and be in presence, you know. But I would say a 9.5 because I didn't have my phone. Like everybody
there's that.
want their phone.
Quavo, let
Like,
people have their phones.
yeah,
bro. What you hiding for?
let them have their phones.
Come
you
on,
know,
I know.
or just say no recording. I understand that, but not having a phone is
Right.
like, come on, be for real.
Now wait, who'd you meet?
Oh, shit. We'll leave that as a surprise for the next
Surprise for her episode.
Yeah,
For her podcast.
Leave it as a cliffhanger. That's where we end it. What
Yes.
do you mean? Boom.
Boom. Done. It's over.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening and watching. We
Twitter.
appreciate it, every single one of you. You will never know. Maybe.
Follow underscore Pretty Pink with
Yep.
2 Ys.
__ Pretty Pink with 2 Ys.
Oh, well, that's one of my questions. Hang on. Let's back the bitch up before we end it. Why Pretty Pink? Where did that name come from?
It just was an option on Instagram. I couldn't find nothing. So-
It works.
but it works, yes.
Yeah.
Because people be like, what's up, Pink?
Insert very in-depth description of why she chose it.
It was available.
Yes, it was available.
And,
Not like the answer to the Quavo party.
Yeah,
You will
right.
not know, people.
Literally, though.
We're going to say some basketball. No.
But no, again, I would like to thank you again for swinging by. And we'll see you on
Yes.
the next episode.
Yep, of
And,
course. Be on the lookout with them, you guys, for mine.
Yeah.